Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Genuine Me. Today we're gonna talk about scars during scar check for Qatar Airways. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience during the scar check and what is what. So let's get right into it. The first day was meet and greet. I got invited to the second day. So in the second day, that's when we did the scar check. Before we did the scar check, we did the English test, which I passed. I was so happy at this point. I was like, this might possibly happen for me. This might be my day. Unfortunately, the next step, which was the scar check, that's where I ended. I entered into the interview room for the scar check and they asked me to do the arm reach, and I matched the arm reach. I'm good. I was doing it actually for the second time now. And then they asked to check my nails. And then what else? Yeah, and then they asked me a question as well right before checking my scars or asking me if there's a scar to declare. I don't think the answer is important. They just wanted to see again voice projection, attitude and personality and all of that, and definitely English fluency. After that, they said, do I have any scars that I want to declare? So I have a scar that I declared. I want to show you guys, but I don't know if it will be visible because I barely even remember that I have this scar, and it's not really that visible. But do you see it right here? Right here. It's a burn I got when I was a child, before I even went to school. Yeah, it looks like a little right here. It looks like it kind of looks like a heart. But anyway, that's the scar that I declared, and the recruiter looked at her partner and she said, "That's 2 centimeters, isn't it?" And then they said, "Yeah, it's 2 centimeters." They wrote it down that my scar is 2 centimeters. And then I also declared something, I had gotten a blood test the week before, and I think something had gone wrong, so it was bruised, it was greenish a little. I just declared it because I don't want to hide anything, because maybe they see it and I'm not saying anything about it. I just told them I was doing a blood test and that's why it's bruised here. It looked more like a blood patch. I didn't want them thinking things, because I'm sure they probably see it. So I declared this scar right here, and then I declared the blood patch that was here. I had also cut myself on my leg. The day before the interviews, I shaved my legs. I don't know how to show you. But I slightly cut myself and it was kind of visible, but not too visible. I barely think they saw it, but I'm just letting you guys know this because I don't want to boldly say, oh, they rejected me because of this scar, which they said is 2 centimeters, while in fact I don't know the real reason. Maybe it was something else. So I told you pretty much everything that went on in the room during the scar check. The arm reach, which was definitely fine, the question they asked me, the nails check, the scar check, and the scars that I declared. So my conclusion was they rejected me because of this scar, because hands are very important. It's a sensitive area. You can have scars anywhere in the body, but you definitely shouldn't have scars on the exposed areas when you're wearing the uniform, which is the legs and your hands. I think they have shirts that they wear from here going all the way. You'll be exposed. So I'm sure this is a huge major possibility that's the reason why I failed that interview. So that's where my journey ended. So that was my experience. Now let's get into questions that people actually have about scars concerning the recruitment and all of that. So maybe you might be asking yourself, if I have a scar, should I conceal it or should I declare it? Even if you have a tattoo or birthmark, should you go forward about it, or should you hide it? I think what I can say on this matter is that is a very risky move, because they're still going to do more checkups on your skin later on when you arrive at Qatar Airways. They're going to check you for scars again, of which it will be very, very sad for you if you didn't declare a scar and they only see it when they're checking you for the second time. Now you have to go back home. So I think it's best to just like reveal it. Yeah, and also I would like to mention that your scar might not be a huge problem if it's in the hidden areas of your body. Like if it's not in the exposed areas when you're wearing uniform, your legs and your hands. If you don't have scars there, I believe you shouldn't worry, because the only issue here is your scar being visible to the customer. I believe so. But if you have a scar that is showing in on your arms, on your hands, on your legs, just go forward about it, declare the scar, even though you can conceal it, because what if one day you fail to conceal it, then they see it, then you just have to go back home. It's pretty sad. But you can consider doing a scar laser removal. If your scar is possibly removable, you can try to remove it before actually considering going for these interviews, so that you have a sense of you're comfortable in your job. You're not always carrying fear and anxiety that, I hid the scar, and one day what if they find the scar? One day what if they find this tattoo? I know an instance that happened before. Someone came through, like I was listening to people also when I was going to the recruitments, their scar check experiences and all of that. There's a lady that said she concealed her tattoo, and she managed to get in, like she got hired, and she had been working for a while still hiding this tattoo. Nobody found out about it. She was concealing it pretty good, which does show that you can actually conceal your scar if you can hide it forever. But this is what happened. One day she went and did a laser removal, and it took a while to heal. Now when she was going back to work, every morning, every day before they go for duty, their hands are checked and their feet, like everything, they're checked for scars, checked to see if they're properly representing the company and meeting the grooming requirements. So when she was checked, they noticed that there's something strange about her skin and all that. They asked what happened. What is this on your skin? And she told them, I had a tattoo and I did a laser removal. And they said, so you actually got in and you didn't declare a tattoo this whole time. You got in and didn't declare. I think the biggest issue here was that she didn't declare something and she was hiding it for so long and they didn't even know about it. So now she went and she did the removal and what, and she was now exposed. She was fired immediately and she couldn't defend herself in this case because she did conceal a matter that, when you get hired, you are asked, please declare if you have any tattoos or birthmarks or scars that we might need to see. So it was a huge offense on the company. She actually went ahead and tried with Etihad and she couldn't make it. She went and tried again with Emirates and she couldn't make it. She said she realizes that you can get blacklisted within all between Middle East airlines just because you lied, you were dishonest to the company, and they do give you a chance to be honest with them. There are people who declared their scars and they still got hired, they made a huge impression. I've heard of those instances, even though they still have their standards. But the company does give you a chance to be honest with them, so I think the best thing is to just be honest, and if you get a rejection, go work on those areas that you get rejected on. Like for me, this scar, I don't even know if it looked like this exactly when I was going for the recruitment, but after that I was so hurt that I did everything. Like I was trying to put all the scar removal creams and all of that. It's slightly better but not perfect. There is also laser removal. Like I feel like just go be as honest as you want. It's like take it as if you are trying to be in a relationship with someone a long-term relationship, and you want it to be in a you don't want to be carrying heavy air every time, hiding, keeping secrets. It's not a way to enjoy life. Just go improve what you are looking on and just come back. Keep coming back. I believe if something is really meant for you and if you want it bad enough, you can do whatever it takes to get it. So this is pretty much all about it when it comes to scars. If you have scars that are probably gonna be under your uniform when you're wearing the airline's uniform, then you don't have to worry about it. I don't think it's a big deal, even if it's a tattoo. But if it's on the exposed areas, that's where it's a serious issue and your chances might be slim. But I want you to know that, when you declare a scar, they assess it. Like for me, they were checking how big my scar is and they said it's 2 centimeters. That means there might be a centimeter that is allowable. There might be a measure and size of scar that's allowable. It may be the strength of the scar, if it's too visible, less visible. There might be a criteria they're using to say, you know what, this scar is not that bad. Let's just hire her, let's just hire him. So don't lose hope. There are people who are hired with scars. Actually, I have a friend who made it to Qatar Airways and I showed her, like she was rooting for me the whole way, saying, girl, you got this, you got this. And then I told her I failed the scar check and she said she wants to see my scar. I showed her my scar and she said she has a roommate who has a scar that's bigger than mine, a scar that's more visible. And I was like, what? So you never know with these things. I was telling you already, when I entered the scar room, the scar check room, I was asked a few things. There's a lot of things that went on. It wasn't just the scars. So I can't say for sure that my scar was the reason that I failed that interview, but I that's what I'm telling myself, that my scar is the major reason. Or maybe because I had a patch here as well, maybe it was too much to note down. Another thing that I think is that I know that there are countries that, like for example, if they're going to Asia, maybe they want a certain amount of people. If they're going to Korea, maybe when they come to Botswana, they just want to hire 2 people. Or when they go to South Africa, they're looking for this many people. Maybe sometimes it's not that your scar is the biggest problem. Maybe because there's a lot of people who look more fitting for the job, they have to trim some people down. So if you're declaring your scar, sometimes maybe you just made their job easier so that they can get the number of people that they came for. If maybe there's 10 people who are suitable, who made it to the scar check, right? And they only need 2 people. The person that's going to declare scars or what, it's going to make it easy for them to say, you know what, it's a tough choice for us. We had to cut this one off because she declared a scar or what. So they will end up with 2 people. So it might not be easy for them as well. So that's why you must keep trying. Maybe go to other places. Like me, I'm in Botswana. I can travel to Johannesburg to go do recruitments there if maybe I didn't make it here. You know what I mean? If you want something, go for it. Keep trying. You never know the real reason why you didn't make it, because they never actually tell you. So keep trying, never give up, work on those scars. One thing I can say also that's very important to note is that Qatar Airways seems to be very strict on scars, more than Emirates Airlines, for example. At Emirates, they focus a lot on teeth, like they need your teeth to be perfect a certain way. In Qatar, for them, the thing that they're most strict about, you find that it's their scars. Sometimes if it's not working with another airline, go try another airline. In another airline, your scar might not be a problem as much as it is with the other airline. You know what I mean? If you want to be a flight attendant, if you want to be cabin crew, nothing should stop you. It doesn't have to be about one airline. Just go to the airlines, at least 3 airlines that you feel like these airlines match you well and match your career goals and your visions very well. Don't give up. My main point here is don't give up. So another thing that is very important to note is that with tattoos, it's entirely a different issue. If you have a tattoo, it's just a no-no. If you have a tattoo on the exposed areas when you're wearing the uniform, it's not like with scars where they can, like with scars for instance, they can assess the strength of your scar, if it's considerable or not and things like that. But with a tattoo, it's a complete no-no. they don't want anything on the exposed areas. Try to go do a laser removal if you really want to pursue this career. That is all for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm going to give you some time. It's so easy. Just click the subscribe button. So easy, and you lose absolutely nothing. Thank you for subscribing. If you just joined the family, welcome to the Genuine Me family. We really appreciate you. And if you like this video, please do leave a like. That is it, guys. See you on the next one. Remember to stay genuine. Hello.
Uzo!
Stop it.
No, you just keep it at the same time.
Windy makes a nice name, doesn't it? Windy. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Genuine Me.
Actually, I was driving.
I'm not good at this in video.
We just do it quickly.
Inside. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Genuine Me. Better Rawena.
I'm just bored. I ain't got nothing. But okay.
Stop it. How can you be on the phone with a remote? Can you stop disturbing me?
I'm amazed there, right?
Am I saying babe? Doesn't feel it's pretty much not that much of a big difference. So I'm done with that, this guy. And also what, babe? Because that would be horrible. I know an example, for example, no. While she was in the job, okay, please conceal. You can actually get blacklisted from the three what? These airlines hire, what's the word? The standards and the, what can I say, but you know, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. It's not like